How we doing today, man? It is the last day of the month, so we actually did close out our best month of all time, I guess, on the Express account because we have had one losing day. But again, do not let this fool you. Revenge traded, and today again, revenge traded. And that's going to be kind of the I want to talk about this month as a whole, and then I want to talk about why this last week it's been very I've been slipping on my rules again. I've been slipping on my discipline, more importantly, and I'm really frustrated with it because I was trading so well when we were in drawdown. When I was in drawdown, I was trading so well. We'd take a loss, we'd step away. Took one loss, boom, stepped away. Cool. Next day, made it back. But we've made a lot of money since then. We've made we've made $500, $600, like $600 since then. So we were deep in drawdown at this point when we lost, and we didn't revenge trade. So why is it that when I was in drawdown, when the account was negative, I traded so much better? Ever since we've been back to even, we've revenge traded both days. Why? Because my first trade has been a loss both times. Then it put me right back into drawdown. And for some reason, psychologically, going back in drawdown flips this switch in my brain of like, we're not supposed to be here. We have to get out of this. This is bad. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb, and it's really frustrating because what should be my best ever month, which is still my best ever month, I'm going to still give myself credit and be happy for how I trade this month, but such a bad way to, or such a dampening on the excitement from how I had such a good month, if that makes any sense. So, first of all, these stats are good. Every single trade day here was one trade besides this day and these 2 days. So this week has been horrible. This has been a really bad week. Don't let the fact that I haven't lost on the day confuse you. I've had a really bad week. Like I said, I just can't, for some reason, I'm just back to my old ways of my psychology. After 6 weeks of just trading great, being disciplined, being whatever, and I don't know what, I do know what it is, and I have to fix it as soon as possible because I can't keep trading like this. I just can't. I've been more hesitant to take trades. Okay, I kind of want to go over because we have which days we have this day. We have today. We had Tuesday, and we had I believe Friday. We just took one trade, and then this day did we take two trades? So we'll look at Wednesday last week and then these 2 days because it has been I haven't been trading that well at all on these days. Last 2 days I've traded this week have not been good. So I kind of want to just look here at NQ and see what happened these days. Well, the first trade that I ended up taking today was a long right here. This is not a good trade at all. This is not a good trade. I had my stop loss at this low here, so we end up losing $150-ish on 1 or 2 micros. I got in on this inversion. I thought I was going to target the middle of this gap right here. I thought I was going to be targeting this, go break even above this high, but we rejected the new day opening gap, high really well, the opening price. We traded below it, traded back to it, and then rejected really strongly. Right here is where I would be looking to see if we get a reversal, but again, I wouldn't be playing that, and I'm not trading. So why is this trade not very good? Well, because whenever we have a day where we have this big of a move overnight, we had a very strong move in the last hour. This is the 16 candle, so that's like the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock candle, right? You get this type of move right after market's closing, and then you climb up overnight like this, so over 1.5%. You typically, especially on news, this was FOMC, you typically rebalance this whole move because this wasn't efficiently traded, so you rebalance. So I don't know why I got so focused on trying to take longs here. Is it the worst ever long? No. We had a fair value gap. We had, a move starting to happen, but we had no clear liquidity targets. We weren't clear near these. I got really focused on this data high right here for no reason. we had massive imbalance above us, right? So we didn't have any clear structure to take a trade. Where would have been the next opportunity to get a trade? Well, I should have waited for us to sweep this low, to resweep this low, and then get an inversion. This would be a better trade. Why? Because we have all this low resistance liquidity, and we have a resweep, and we had an SMT at the time. But what happens? We respect the fair value gap, we drop lower. We make another fair value gap. What happens? We could inverse this one, it doesn't, drops lower. Another fair value gap, we respect it, drops lower. When do we finally disrespect a bearish fair value gap? Right here, and now we're starting to get a decent move higher. We disrespect one here, you'd go break even this high, so you wouldn't lose anyways, right? So my point being is I was forcing trades, and recently what's been happening is the lower quality subs I've been taking. This is a low quality trade. This is a loss that I should have avoided, and then we shouldn't have had to even really revenge trade today. It is also day before non-farm payroll, NFP Friday, last day of the month. These are always tricky days. I know this, so I choose to go against the things I know from experience. I chose to go against them, and it's made life difficult because of it, right? Not learning from previous mistakes. That's something I made a video on the other day, was learning from my mistakes. I did a good job one day of learning from a mistake that I made and avoided it. And recently, I think I haven't been thinking as much. I just come into the market so focused on wanting to make a little bit of profit, wanting to get my payout, wanting to keep winning. I'm so focused on that I've lost complete control over my emotions, over what I'm doing with the market, how I'm reading the market, and everything that goes with it. So because of this, right, this is where we've been seeing this slip in trading, which is, again, what is the biggest thing in that backtesting video I did? When I have a clear draw on liquidity, I traded way better. Today, I did not have a clear draw on liquidity, right? If I didn't get in short off market open, the only longs I should have taken could have been when we had this inversion, 1 minute inversion for value gap with a change state delivery and order blocks put in. This was a decent long to these highs. Do I regret not taking it? Absolutely not. But should I have taken longs after that point? Probably not. I need to see more structure get put in. I need to see equal highs up here to then take a trade to them. This is bad trading without a clear, strong target. So let's look at Tuesday. What went wrong on Tuesday? Wednesday. What went wrong on Tuesday? Tuesday was here. Trying to see which trade I took. This is the 5-minute chart. Okay. Our first trade. What went wrong on Tuesday? We decided to take a very, very negligible inversion fair value gap with, again, no real clear reason to go higher. So again, fighting the draw on liquidity, fighting the overall structure, fighting everything. I fought the day on Tuesday, and I fought today's price action today, and we got burnt for it. So that's that. And then let's go to Wednesday of last week. And that's the only other day I kind of want to recap where I didn't have a good read on the market whatsoever, the 16th. Let's see this. So what happened on the 16th of, where did we take our trade on the 1 minute? Where is market open? Let's see. We had a loss at 1042. 1042. So we took a 1042. I could not tell you what I traded here. We got in the trade at 7 minutes, 10:42, 10:35. 10:35 we entered the trade. I'm guessing long, 10:35. What? This doesn't make any sense. Why would I take that? Oh, the 23rd. Okay, we're on the 16th. I was going to say, the 16th was a day that we took one trade and got break-evened, and we got in at 10:35. July 16, 10:35, and exited at 10:35. 10:35. Still don't understand my entry here. This is weird. July 16. Why would I enter at 10:35? Long. 10 exit time, entry price. Okay, entry time 1022. Okay, wow. I'm an idiot. 1022. Okay, we got in here. We let the trade play out. One high. I guess we went break even there. Maybe we went. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. We got break even on that trade. Really, really nice trade right here, late in the day. But this is not the day I was trying to recap, so that's unfortunate. Let's go to the day I was trying to get, which is the Wednesday the 23rd. 23rd. Okay, bear with me, man. Okay, this was the day. What happened here? Let's see. Right, this is how I'm going to need to reflect. That's how I need to reflect on the days. Let's keep going back. Okay. So let's see what happened here. Let's see if I remember the trade I took. Market open was here. We dumped. And then so what did we do? We took a loss and then a win. 10.40 something. We took a loss. Entry time. 10:35. 10:35. Okay. 10:35. That doesn't make any sense. Is this the wrong day again? 10 short at 10:35. Okay, I went short at 10:35. Okay, this is messed up. This is messed up. I had a... Oh, okay, no, I remember this. I took a break-even trade. I took a trade right here, I believe. Long right here. Trade down, trade up once, trade twice. Got break-even on this position. Took a ridiculous short, breaking all my rules, taking a horrible entry. And then ended up recovering on longs going this way. But why was I taking a short here? There's no clear draw on liquidity that we haven't taken out. Right? We had swept all of this sell side liquidity here, and then I took a revenge short. So all of our mistakes have just been forcing setups due to wanting to make money. That's all it is. So I kind of butchered this video because I've been just really, I've just been trying to look back and remember, okay, what happened these days? Clearly, we've just been in a bad habit of forcing setups on days. Forcing setups. What's it called? Forcing trades, trying to make money. That's the name of the game. That's the problems that we're mainly facing with right now, is that forcing trades, trying to make money. Not really focused on the draw and liquidity as much as I need to be. Not focused on the things that matter, because we got out of drawdown and we put so much time and energy getting out of drawdown that I've completely just lost all confidence in myself to just find good trades or to step away on a loss or to do whatever. And it's really disappointing because, again, this has been my best month, but it's had to be, overshadowed by my lack of discipline and lack of and self-sabotaging. Just self-sabotage, throwing progress away, and disappointing myself and people that want to see me do well. Really, really disappointing. But that's enough for the negative side of things. What are we going to do to fix that? We're going to try and stop. This actually was a really nice short right here. This inversion, if you want to wait for this one or the other one, when it first did, you put your stop above that candle and you would have gotten a really nice trade there. But again, this month has been great because what have we done? We've got the account out of drawdown. On top of that, we've learned that when I follow my plan, when I'm really patient, when I wait for good setups, when I hold my trade, when I don't go to break even early, because we had 2 days as well this month that let's not forget, This day was the day we went break even early and it would have won. And this day was the day we went break even early and it would have won. So that, again, we have days where we deserve to take losses, but we also deserve to make more. So all of those things combined, we would be in a lot better situation right now if we let those days play out. So we learned a lot this month. Hey, following my plan actually works. Who would have thought? Shout out, I'll show you guys. Let me pull it up over here. Shout out Mike. I don't want to butcher his last name. Lavio, Mike. I'm going to butcher his last name, so I'll just show you guys his channel. And he's going to be disappointed with that my trading went bad today as well. Shout out Mike. Y'all go subscribe to him. He live trades. He's a really good trader. He doesn't trade ICT, but he's really good at trading. He live trades almost every single day. So he just finished live trading, made, wow. Year today. Okay, I thought he made 32,000 today. I was like, wow. But he's really, really good. But we had a good conversation about following our rules, staying super disciplined, following our plan no matter what, because that's what we're supposed to do. And ever since then, my trading's turned around. Everyone that's seen my trading do better, get the account out of drawdown like no one thought I would. The right way. I did it the right way. Ever since then, I've been doing better. So I've been slipping on the things that I learned from this month, which is if I follow my plan, I actually will succeed. I actually will succeed. I will see better results. So we learned that this month. We gained that experience that says, look, so we slipped up this last week, but just remember how we got here. Why move away? If something's working, if it's not broke, why fix it? And it doesn't. That's why I get so frustrated with myself, is because why am I choosing to do things that I have proven over and over and over doesn't work long term? I have finally proven something that if I follow my plan, I stick to my rules, I try and take the best out of possible, I can make money consistently, right? Maybe not like biggest scale, maybe not biggest timeline, but I can make some money. So why am I so easy to throw that away when things go against me, right? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. In the last 2 days, I got punched in the face, and I didn't have a great plan. So I need to come back better in August for that, to trade better and to really take advantage of the market and the opportunities that will give us in August. On top of that, we also learned that one bad day can run everything. We could have had one day the other day where I started just really chasing my losses. That easily could have given away all our profit for the month just because I couldn't step away after a $100, $150 loss, right? Not stepping away, you can have 90% of your days be perfect, you trade well, you have great discipline, but that one day out of the year, that one day out of the month that you slip back, you can lose it all. So that's something we've learned too, and we're going to be aware of. Not that we didn't know this already, but it's firsthand experience again this month. So overall, this month has been great. I've learned a lot. I've got a lot better. And I'm really, really happy because never forget that you're in a constant phase of learning when you're a trader. You are not, when you're trying to become profitable, don't get so down on yourself if you have one bad day, right? Because even if you blow your account, because that's a lesson to learn from. I'm still learning lessons, getting better, improving everything. I'm still getting better each and every day that I show up, even when we have bad days. So never get discouraged, because as long as you don't quit and you keep showing up and you keep trying to get better, eventually you will slowly make improvements. So I've had 2 bad days this month, really bad days this month. 2 days out of the whole month. That is the best I've ever done. Is it still where I need to be? No, it needs to be 0. It needs to be 0 bad days. But 2 out of a month, 6, 7 weeks. I did not mean to do that, but 6 or 7 weeks, 2 bad days, maybe 3 out of 7 weeks. That for me is great progress. So don't focus, don't dwell on the negatives, don't dwell on, I did this, because there's positives to take away from every single situation, especially in trading, and it's the most important thing. So we end this month. If we can have another good month next month, I will get my first ever payout. If I can end next month green, right? Green. If we can have the same, if we can just end next month green, I'll probably be close to a payout. And that's a mental hurdle, trying to get the first payout. So we've learned that I'm still not perfect with my mindset, with my the mental hurdles that you face in trading, the adversity, the plan when you get punched in the face. Where did my plan go? Do I remember the plan? Do I stick to the plan? I need to get back to it and really, 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 really dial in on it starting next month, or starting, tomorrow, next month, whatever. Because I have an opportunity here to finally get my first payout if I just make sure to follow my rules, keep my emotions in check, and do what I need to do. I know I can get a payout. I know I can find good trades. I've been just feeling, the last thing I want to say about recently is I've just been feeling so much more hesitant to enter trades. Like the other day, right? We had that really beautiful 5-minute short that I just didn't take. This was the trade of the day. I just hesitated on it. We had other short opportunities I hesitated on. And just, I've been just feeling a little bit more hesitant, a little bit more fearful, just due to, maybe the new stage in my account where I actually am eligible for a payout, where I actually am positive on the account, where I actually can see a result from all the hard work I put in. And I think that's just been a new psychological barrier that I have to just learn to not worry about, because it doesn't actually matter. A lot of trading is worrying and stressing yourself out about stuff that isn't actually important. Control what you can control, which is showing up, taking the best possible trade, and not letting your emotions make decisions for you. I've been letting my emotions make decisions for me this last week, and I have to do better. So NFP Friday tomorrow, I'll be live trading in the Discord. Hopefully that goes well, and we'll see, man. Apex, I think they're doing 80% off, not 90 anymore, but it's 80% off, I believe. Look for yourself. Pretty sure it's 80% off on Apex. Use code Diego. And Alpha Futures, it's the very, very, very last day of the zero plan, where you do not have to pay an activation fee for the Express account. If you pass your account, you don't have to pay a single dollar. It's the last day of 20% off using code Diego and Alpha Futures to get the zero plan account, which are really, really good. I'm so tempted to buy one myself, but I don't need to be spending the money on an eval account when I have 2 Express accounts that I need to work on. I just need to practice my emotions on these accounts and just worry about what I can control. But it's the last day, the very last day of the sale. So make sure to get an Alpha Futures account if you are wanting to get one. And the zero plan is unbelievable. So code Diego and Apex Alpha Futures, it helps me out. I appreciate everyone that uses my code. It really, really does mean a lot. And I appreciate everyone that tunes into the videos and keeps up my journey. It's been a great month. Not the best way to end this month. Wish I could have ended a lot stronger than this, but that's all right. We will take this opportunity to just reflect and say, look, we can do this. Take all the positives, learn from the negatives, and make a better month next month. Next month should be even better than this one. And if it is, we're looking pretty good. So I appreciate you guys. Let me know how you guys did this month in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.